Hey there, how y'all doing? Okay, I haven't done this in a while and I wasn't going to mess with this pork belly. I call this Fatwood pork belly because it has nice thick rings and the resin in it is really heavy duty. It's just, this will light your fire quick. One strike and it lights. It's some beautiful stuff. I thought to myself, I'll keep it forever, but you know what? I decided to cut a chunk off of there. Look at the rings on that thing. Look at how beautiful this is. I gotta get it in the sunlight, you know. We can't see the sun shining through the beautiful. So anyway, my camera, I can't even see. So anyway, and I still can't capture it. That's okay. This thing is heavy. This is heavy duty. This is a heavy chunk. Oh my gosh. Now I'm holding it with one hand. It's heavy. I bet that weighs good 10 pounds or so. And I want to go ahead and turn an ornament. I haven't done that since last year or the year before. I turned several of them. Whew. Some hard work. I had to use my electric chainsaw, my gas chainsaw. It's a Poland. I don't like Poland. I don't know why I got it, because I didn't know about how cheap and crappy they are, I reckon you can say. So anyway, regardless, I used my electric chainsaw. I got this cut off. And it's pretty heavy duty. I'm going to have to cut some of this off. Then we're going to make a ornament with a finny on there so you can put a light in it if you want to. Beautiful stuff. This is gorgeous stuff. Alright, we're going to get to it. I got to cut it off in some areas and put it on there. And then I got to remember all that I used to do. I kind of forgot a little bit. You know, you get a little bit rough on the edges. I get a little bit where I've forgotten stuff, and so I get a little rusty, I reckon you can say. So anyway, beautiful stuff. I'm burning my fire pit. I put the shavings and stuff in there. See all the shavings on the ground still. All them beautiful shavings. Ugh. Put them in the fire pit. That thing lights up so well with that Fatwood in there. Lights up so well. I got to burn up all this crap that I got. All right. We're going to get right to it. Beautiful stuff. Gosh, that stuff is beautiful. Luscious. All right, I have it mounted on here. I know in the video it doesn't look that big, but it is pretty big. It's pretty big, and in order to turn the ornament, the bulb part, I have to have it elongated this way, spinning this way, not this way with the length. I need the length of it facing me, not parallel with the lathe. So this is Fatwood. Fatwood you can shine light through because of the resin that's inside of it. It's very flammable. This is beautiful stuff. This is so gorgeous. Oh gosh. Woo. Now I'm going to rough it out. It's going to take a little while. So I'm probably not going to film all this. I hadn't worked with Fatwood in a long time. All right, and I'll be back later. All right, I turned it around on its side. I cut this side off a little bit. so it's kind of flat, so I can get this on there so we can turn it. So actually it looks like about the right amount to make a regular sized ornament, which is good.
Have you seen the bright new star? It fills your heart with wishes. Have you seen the candlelight? It shines from every window. Have you seen the moon above? It lights the sky in silver. Green is in the mistletoe and red is in the holly. Silver in the stars above that shine on everybody. Gold is in the candlelight and crimson in the embers. White is in the winter night that everyone remembers. Have you heard the boys all sigh when all the girls are skating? Have you heard the sweethearts cry for all this time they're waiting? Green is in
That's strange. Okay, I gotta put a hole in this. I can't remember exactly how I did everything. This is roundabout size of the LED lights that I put in there. Of a hole. Some of them I know I cut open in half. I don't feel like cutting it in half. I think that I can hollow it out without doing that.
mistletoe and red is in the holly. Silver in the stars above that shine on everybody. Gold is in the candlelight and crimson in the embers. White is in the winter night that everyone remembers. Have you seen the children playing? Tiny hands are frozen. Have you seen them hurry home when suddenly it's snowing?
I got it pretty much. It's not perfect. This side was trying to crack some, so I had to flip it back over to the thicker end and leave it slightly thick. But it still shines a lot through it. Let's turn this off. How about that? Woohoo! Look at there. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. That Fatwood's gorgeous stuff. I love it. All right. All right. I have a bunch of finials I have made in the past, so I don't have to make any. I might have to make the top part, but I thought this one would be a good one. Put on there. What do you think? They're all beautiful. They're all gorgeous. This one's gorgeous. It doesn't have a ball on this one. It's a little bit. This one's, I think this one's walnut. I'm not sure. So, and I have this one with some Spectra ply that I used for the fun of it. That's a big long one right there. What do you think? That's a nice big one right there. Woo-wee! Ooh, that's fancy. I might just use that one. What do you think? Yeah? Nice big tall one. It's got a nice pretty ball on there. The only thing is it doesn't match anything. That's the only problem with that one. This one's just has beads in it. I don't think I care for that one too much, although it's pretty. Now, most all of these are made out of Fatwood also. This one's too small on the base, so I can't use it. So, some of these, this will fit right in the hole as a short one. It's a very pretty petite one right there. Very beautiful. So, or I could make another one on it too. This one got broken off on the base. Oh my goodness. I don't know. They've been sitting on my table back over there, and I put them in the cauldron, the kettle here, to bring them over here. That's too small on the base. That's too small on the base. It's got beautiful lines in it though. It's got some beautiful lines. Gorgeous lines. So, I might, that's a pretty one right there. And it's got a end piece. It goes inside of it a little bit. But this will be glued on right there on the lip part, so it doesn't matter. I might just use that. Whatever I choose to use, I'm going to have to make a tip. I had a tip earlier. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, regardless, I'll find something that I want to use, one of these, and then we'll go from there. All right, what do y'all think? I use a finial for the top that I had already made. Now, I love making finials. I love making finials. They're just so delicate and just, it's just amazing to me how you can put all these details in there and it just holds together, and it just makes it so beautiful. Ornaments are supposed to be petite and you know, very, very decorative and beautiful anyway. So anyway, I got a nice long tip on there on this finial. I decided to go with the Fatwood color. It matches the whole thing. The finial of the tip. So we do have it hollowed out. I had taken the batteries out of there so that they don't drain. I noticed the batteries that I put in last year or the year before, year and a half ago or 2 years ago, how time passes. I left them in, all those ornaments in the lighthouse and the snowman. They all died. They don't work anymore. So what I should have done is taken them back out and let them sit, when I was finished with them through the holidays, and just let them sit, separate from being inside the ornament. So anyway, I'm going to light this up, and so I'll be right back with you in just a second. I have to put the camera down because I don't have it on me. So I'm going to do this. So I have this glued on the end of a piece of wood so that it sticks in here very snug, and you have to kind of wiggle it loose and pull it out. Okay, there's the hole. Okay, I'm gonna lay that right there. I'm gonna put the batteries in. This is the positive side, so I'm gonna put the batteries in. Both batteries go in on the positive side. I made the mistake, I remember, when first putting these together, I couldn't get some of them to work, and the reason why is because I had positive and negative. I had them turned the wrong way. They both have to go the same way. So, anyway. There it is, lit up, and it has different colors right there of the light. Now it has a remote that goes with it. I'm gonna try to hang it back up because I'm gonna turn out the light here, at least the top light. So there you go. Isn't that beautiful? That just never ceases to amaze me. This is something I always wanted to do. Let me turn out the light. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Okay, let's see. This has different settings on here on this little remote. It's pretty cool. Make it kind of strobe a little bit. You have it where it strobes slowly and changes colors a little bit. And then the last one, I can't remember the last one. Oh, it just blinks 2 different colors. That's it. You can put it where it just stays on one particular color. I like that red. That red is so pretty. I just made it bright red, and that's it. I like that one right there. Just beautiful to me. Now, of course, everyone's different. Some people may like it strobe different colors. But you can't do this with any wood unless it's very thin. And it has to be very thin, and that's very hard to do. Or you have to poke holes in it. Now, I've seen people do that, and that's fine, That's their art, and they're doing a fantastic job. But Fatwood allows you to shine it through the wood. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's luscious. So we got it. We got it. From the head to the toe. That's beautiful stuff. All right, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy wood turning. That Fatwood is beautiful stuff. It smells so good. The only downside about working with Fatwood is it's so freaking sticky. It just sticks all over everything. So, all right. So I got the bottom. There's finial, and next time I'll make a finial everything. I love making finials. I love it. I really hesitated about using one of these that I have, but I decided I better go ahead and use some of them so that I can put them in good use instead of them just sitting over there. But I really hesitated. I really wanted to make another one. So anyway, it is what it is. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I hope that y'all are smiling. And you think, and all my regulars that I sent an ornament to, I hope you're enjoying your ornament. It's one of a kind and unique. It's hard to find stuff like this. You're not going to find this in the store. Not like this. So anyway, y'all take care and have a good evening and a nice week ahead. And keep it turning and burning. Fatwood life.